Hello everyone! This is DragonInWhite and we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, and let us jump on to the start of the next main quest with Minfilia. Level 30, about there. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions on a new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Yes, voice.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Company of Heroes, wow.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
7th Dawn, and earlier was the 13th
And all
something.
not afield will aid the fight from afar.
I wonder if the numbers have some significance to them.
Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Light of the crystal it is. And I got 3. I think I have 3. Bad guys just said I got 3. Speak to Rashad Riki. Where is he? La Nausea. Okay, in that case I shall do a return. That would help a lot with traveling expenses. Rashad Riki is down that way. And it's above. I think I can I go up with this? Starting bench, perhaps? Yeah, that looks about right. I lucked out on this one. Ah, right, that makes sense. The Storm Commander. Good to see you, DragonInWhite. The Scion sent word that you were on your way. To business then. It is as we told the Antecedent. The kobolds has once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of the aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds brings glory to the Maelstrom, DragonInWhite. Right proud am I to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Emerald wish to address Dragon personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes return. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So, it is that we now turn to the Scions of the Seven Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsons that violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lords? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your word with Lady Care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are of course of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Sergeant. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must prepare for conflict before we meet Titan in the field. However, it should be wise to learn all we can of our foe and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed in the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lanarkshire. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhaps you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay, so speak to Track Tom, who's in Lower Limsa. There isn't a track crystal out there, so now I don't understand why my FPS is tanking in cities. I'm getting like 40 FPS. It's quite strange in my opinion, especially since I'm not running 100% of my CPU load nor my GPU load. That way? Okay. See, even now I'm getting 50 FPS. My CPU load currently is 72%. My GPU load is about 91, 90, it jumps between 91 to 95. Wonder if that could be why, because of the GPU. I do have everything on max, but I am running in 3090. Of course, 4K could also be another reason, plus I'm running 3 screens. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3, center. Ooh, have I not been here before? Oh, this is the house thing. Yeah, I'll deal with him another time. To whom do I speak? Oh wait, this is not even the place. Rope! Retro! Wrong place. Now this is the place. Is he inside? Yeah. Lay down your burden, son, come drain the pine with me. We'll have a grand old time, find a lass or tree. You gonna say something, venturer, or just keep staring? Eh, you want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, price of bleeding fame, can a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you have come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ya. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tretom was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Well, just so you guys know, the tune was just some random thing which I went with. I have no idea where that came from. Seemed to work. Gahahaha. So you want to hear the tales of how the Company of Heroes bested the primer, do ya? Let me guess. You mean that Titus, eh? Oh, if only if you've been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and 3 nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ya, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. That's not good for my throat. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a darn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactic we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so done desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that made a nest by the windmills just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Should have just listened. Well, rat extermination it is. Destroy the rat's nest in such a low level area. Red King. Well, dead rat. I'm over leveled for sure. That's why I'm trying to rush through the quests to unlock more dungeons. It's a pretty fun game, but I just don't have the kind of time to spend on it as much as I want. Oh, speaking of time, so our weekly streams, instead of playing FF14, we are probably jumping over to Valheim. Hey, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, adventurer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. What? You're still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, adventurer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles can rely upon. I want to teach you, I really do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat thing, I can't in good conscience tell you a darn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so ye ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Cause I ain't asking ya to cut one down quick like a skilled X-Men like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and standing lookout in case a Gubu comes calling. Slay it and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. It's just right there. Oh, there are going to be multiple destinations. That might be... okay. You feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. They say level 30 Gubu, and it's kind of large. Maybe I should zoom out a little for this, yeah. Did I get slowed? You irritating thing. And you're done. Well, I'm at least glad that his quest doesn't send me off too far. Reasonably near, in fact. Hey, you again! Then that Gubu that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in your adventurer? Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. This is interesting. Might go for this. I got better stuff too. Yeah, wear them. It's an update. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus, so maybe if you slew, Tracom, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Gilbu better be dead. Always dead, Chief, you have me word on that. Cleave the beast skull in two with Mithrasic axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Tracom who slew the Gilbu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tracom, the finest X-Man ever to serve in the company of Hero. The legendary mercenaries who slew that Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of Heroes slew Titan, you half. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lad used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth the Lominsan way. Tretom, if you didn't slay that Gilbu, you may consider your contract revoked. Well, I fight him, I assume. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the Gilbu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell with it, let the thing, okay, fine. Well, I'm making faster work than he is. Oh, you bugger, he's actually interfering. Am I supposed to break the bomb? And I won! This shall be titled Cheaters. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging here, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I learned my lesson. Honest I have. Save your bluddering, Tracom. I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folks I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol. And there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I... Look, his name was Wisekid, alright? Wisekid. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Is it? Well, Costa del Sol then. I do like that place. So Costa del Sol means I return. Because I know an easy way there. If I am right about this. Which I could be wrong. I could be. But if memory serves me right, if I go to the Fisherman's Guild and go down this way and speak to the ferry skipper, that ought to bring me to Costa del Sol. There we go. Much cheaper too than teleporting all the way there. I mean, to be fair, I don't really care too much about the cash. But, you know, it's good to at least save when I can. Now, is he up on one of these? There we go. Wise kid. Pardon, you want to slay the Lord of Cracks? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risk and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felt primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegeruju's estate. There must be another Lalafell. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... have you not heard anything I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Heh, very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Yes, sure. Well, on to being an errand boy again! Woohoo! I love being errand boys. Well, I think with that, we come to the end of this episode. We have progressed a fair bit through this, and I'm pretty sure we'll end this in fighting Titan eventually. And before I go check, for those of you on YouTube that is, for those of you on Twitch, do hang on, we are still continuing this for one more episode. But yeah, for those of you on YouTube, check out my, actually Twitch too, check out all the links down in the description below, where I have the links to my novels, or well, the ones I translate from Chinese to English, Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation, and Everlasting Immortal Firmament. Do check those out, they are free to read at hostednovel.com. IMDC is fully complete, fully released to public to read, and EIF is a work in progress, but about 1/5 of it is done. So there's that, 1/5 meaning about 200-300 chapters out of the whole lot, which is actually quite a fair bit, honestly. And yeah, Patreon, merch store, whatever not, put down there, do check those out if you'd like to support me. And also subscribe, ding the bell, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!